Hello, guys. Good evening. I'm sorry. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to this new class, people. Please do me a favor, whether it's possible, try to activate your camera, guys. And let's begin today's class, people. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Today, it will be a good day about speaking, guys. We will have a lot of things to talk about speaking today. And let's see, people, give me just a second. I won. Let's start today and have a question for you, for all of you. What is your ideal job? Think about this one. What would be the best job that you could get? What would be your position? What would you like to do in that job? Okay, so that's what we are going to talk right now. Think about what would be your ideal job. Okay, and let's see. Volunteer, who wants to tell me how your ideal job would be? Someone? Any description? I want to listen to Betty. Betty, are you there?
Hi, teacher. Yes, I'm here. Good night.
Thank you. Hello, lady. Good
Hello,
evening,
teacher.
lady. Tell
Good
me,
evening.
I'm asking people what would be the
Yes,
ideal job. So what about you? What would be your ideal job?
actually, teacher, I I'm working on my mind the option that I want because yesterday I was talking with a friend that I want to learn things about computer because that give me the opportunity to work from home, have an schedule that I can manage, give me the opportunity to get a lot of money, or that's what I think. And also I can work from home. So that will be a great job for me. Actually, I have a couple of friends that I know in college and they work, I don't know, like support or something like that. Or there's a thing like if you are, it's not about customer. It's like you take the agenda of a supervisor of a CEO and you take their reunions and make a points about their information that they need. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, and they usually travel a lot, have a lot of kids. They are married, and I think that could be a great idea and opportunity for me. But I have to learn English very, very well. And I want to maybe take a couple of courses with Excel and something about computer, like I said. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe I can manage better topics and another, I don't know the word actually, but to have another possibilities to apply to different jobs and get a better pay.
Okay, good. Excellent. Thank you so much. Good job. Let's see. People, I want now who can't listen. Rolando, so if no, well, he cannot listen, so try. Okay. Ronald, how about you? What would be your ideal job?
It's where I can manage my schedule, in which I can get some specific goals that I have. For example, right now in my job, I do something that I like. I can manage my time. For example, I work at home 2 days of the week and no, 3 days of the week, and only we have to go 2 days to my office. And I have improved my study. I have travel, and I have now another country related with my job. And I think that my job is my ideal in this case.
Okay. Good. Excellent. Let's go now with people. What about the opposite? What things of a job give you a red flag that is not a good job? What things can be an indicator that the job that you are applying for, that you are trying to get, is not a good job? What do you think? Let me listen to Sandra. What do you think? What would be a red flag?
My God. Good evening.
Good evening, lady.
Well, for me, let me think. Probably, well, for me, work in a restaurant, I don't like it.
Okay.
So that's I don't know.
You
Probably
don't like
it's not like a red flag, like job, because I don't have nothing, um, like a bad thing of that job, but for me, I don't like it because I
okay.
did it in the past. I did, so I didn't like it at all.
You work already in a restaurant.
Yes, I did.
Okay. What you didn't like about restaurants?
Uh, First of all, the schedule, because in my case, I start at 5 p.m. to 3 a.m. So I didn't like.
You didn't like that one. Okay, yeah, I guess schedules are really bad. Let's see. What about another thing that would be a red flag for you? I don't know if Byron, can you tell me what will be a red flag in a job for you? Hector, are you there?
Yes, the chair, I'm here.
Hector, we're talking about bad jobs. So what a bad job for you would be? Or if you apply in a job, what thing you wouldn't like to see in that job?
Uh, well, in my personal opinion, there's not about job in a specific words, because I can tell you that I have been working in a lot of places, and all of them I really love. I really like what I do. But the thing that really killed me is the salary. even though if I really love the things that I'm doing, but if the salary doesn't cover right my expectations, that just make me uh, feeling really bad because obviously we have responsibilities, right? Uh, but by the way, right now, when I'm working, I really love what I'm doing, right? And I think I have maybe not my my best right salary, but in general things I can provide the general things that my family need.
Mm-hmm.
But talking about the first question you made about the ideal job, I would like to have my own job, right? I mean, I would like to be the owner of some business, right? So, and that is something that I always gonna keep in mind because something else that I cannot support is the idea that every day that I'm working, I'm just making more rich, right? Right, the owner of the company where I'm working, and at the end, I'm gonna be an employee. So that is not for me. It's no logic.
Okay, good. Good. Thank you so much. Excellent. People, and that's today's topic. That's what we are going to be talking today. So let's see. Let's go. Before we start, guys, well, we are going to talk about ethics in management. So people, have a question for everybody. How would you describe an unethical practice of an organization? Let's focus in jobs. What would be something unethical that you have seen in companies? Don't say the names of the company, but I will tell you one. For example, guys, well, I have seen a lot of companies. If you arrive late to the workplace, you get a discount. But if you work all day, it doesn't matter that you have to leave your shift ends at 4 p.m. It doesn't matter. You continue working there and they don't pay you extra hours. I think that is unethical because if they, I don't know, if they, well, if they require you to stay even 2 hours that you are not supposed to be there, but they give you discounts because 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you arrive late. So it's like something is happening there, right? So that will be a red flag for me. It's not a good place to work there. How about you guys? What do you think? What would be another unethical practice of an organization?
Teacher, for example, when the company don't let the people take the vacations, just pay them, but they don't let you take the days off, is another example.
That's right. And people, we get happy, right? Like they pay you and that's it.
Mhm.
So
Yes, because the money, but sometimes I think that also um, to take a break is necessary. To take a break from the routine or the the people in your job. So sometimes it's not about the money. It's about the that you need as a human being. You need
exactly. Yes, you are
do
right.
something different.
Yes. Good.
Be-
Good observation. People think about uh when you go and buy a product. Have you ever seen something unethical going there? So for example, I don't know, they in these days, guys, I have seen it. I want to buy, I want to buy a video console. all the year I have been tracking the prices. And the prices, they are like $500, then no, sorry, it's like $700, $800. That this couple of weeks, they have increased the price to $1,000 for that console because Black Friday is coming, right? And they are going to say, no, Black Friday will be $600. But that's a price that I have seen before. So it's not a huge offer, a huge discount as they say that it is. And I have seen it with a lot of products, not only with the console. I wanted to buy also an air fryer, and the prices, they are really high right now. They are super expensive at this moment. So if you buy an air fryer today, probably will not be a good investment, you know. That's an unethical practice that I have seen. What about you guys? What do you think? What's another
Teacher, good evening.
unethical price that you have seen?
Good evening, teacher.
Practice.
I think is, for example, when you receive a different product, when you buy online.
Okay. And how do you think this can affect a company? If they do it or they don't do it, how do you think they can affect?
In this case, the company, for example, more people, I don't know, pierde confianza, I don't know.
Okay, you don't trust in them anymore. So they destroy, well, they are not trusty. You can say they are not trusty. Okay.
For example, I think one of them is for wrong expectation. For example, you can work in a specific place and they promise that they can give you a bonuses. But for some reason, you pass at the time, and at the end of the last day, they try to share a couple of metrics of policies. And one of them is required to complete before your work. And most of the cases, the company didn't say anything.
Exactly.
And the cases you can, well, it's probably for, well, in the cases for call center industry, most of the time, a couple of companies try to share a higher bonus or any sales. But at the end of the training, they must to complete in a specific evaluation. They have to work for at least 6 months. And you don't know about that. In that case, the worker must to be there for a long time, or must to give the extra mile. And sometimes they try to shift the policy. What else? All the metrics, yes. In my opinion, there is another one.
Okay. Good. Now, guys, I want you to think about a company that the book says that is unethical. No, let's switch it. Let's think about a company that you think that is a fair company with employees, with customers, with everyone. What is that company that you think that is a example how the other companies should be? Can you tell me one example? Thinking about it, let's see. Any idea, guys?
It's a little bit difficult.
It's gotta be
Yes, I have.
difficult.
teacher.
I'm thinking.
You think there's a company?
Do you think that there is no company?
No, I
Yes.
think no, because Maybe some companies are better than other ones, right? But at the end, every company has something bad. That's a true.
Okay. So let's
So
think one of the least worst. What would be? What do you think? Think
I
about
think
products
I
and
think
things
in
that you
two.
buy.
Did you
Mhm.
tell the worst?
Less worst.
Oh, less worst.
You
Yeah,
said that
because
there is
for
no,
the
and
worst,
I'm thinking, and I don't find any company that is the best thing. No. So let's think about that one that is less worst.
okay.
Difficult, right? What about
Yeah,
guys?
it's going to be difficult.
Let's think about the opposite. What
Yeah,
would be one of the companies that you think that is not good at all?
there's a lot of samples,
Give me
but
one
I think
example,
Not
Hector.
good, not good at all.
Yeah, they are bad. They are bad.
Tigo.
What happened with
oh
Tigo,
yeah,
Betty?
they are the champions, Tigo and Claro.
The
I think that
worst.
there is one that is even worse than Tigo.
Really?
Yes, Prado. I think that one is the worst. So,
Could be.
anyways, okay, people, let's say, let's get right now vocabulary, guys. Give me just a second. Do me a favor, please, on your notebooks, try to find the definition of ethics. What is the meaning of ethics? Wrongdoing, bribe. What is a bribe? What are good practices? How can you define them? What do they include? And also look for bias, deliverables to be drawn to shareholders. Okay, let's go now. Let's find the definition of these words. They are on your book, guys, page 16 and page 15, 16. Go and try to find the definition of these words. These are ones, these are the others. Let's find the definition of those words, guys. Okay, guys, let's see. Can somebody tell me the definition of ethics? What is the meaning of ethics?
Me, teacher.
Thank you, Betty. Tell me,
It
what does it mean?
moral, yes, moral principles that govern a person behavior or the conducting of an activity.
In your own words, what does it mean?
Make things honestly and looking for good for everyone involved, maybe.
Mhm. Okay, good, excellent. Let's see another one, guys. What does wrongdoing means? The W is silent, so don't say wrong. And we say wrong, wrongdoing. What does it mean? Any idea? Wrongdoing.
Me, teacher.
Is
Go ahead, tell me.
the opposite to the ethics.
Okay, simply.
Is probably yeah.
Just like that.
Illegal or immoral, right?
Exactly. Something immoral. That is wrongdoing. Good. Let's see. Good practices. In a business, what does good practices mean? What does good practice means in a business, guys?
I think that I found a good meaning,
Definition.
teacher. Yes,
Tell me.
it says a practice that has been proven to work well and produce good results and is therefore recommended as a model.
Okay. Good job. I like it. Good definition. That's a really good definition. So, great. Something that has been already proven that it works. For example, guys, if your customer is angry, it's the first time, give him a discount or something. Sometimes that will work. Okay. So that could be, I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. Good. Let's see. Guys, what about a bribe? What is a bribe? Do not confuse it with bride. Bride is the wife in a marriage. What about bribe? What is bribe?
Me, teacher.
Tell me.
Okay, bribe is something or someone that persuade to act in a specific things. Normally this one is dishonestly, and illegally. For example, in the receiver will get money or favors. But in my own words, I can understand it's a bribe.
People, have you ever experienced this type of situation? Have you ever been bribed? Has anybody tried to bribe you? No. No, in my case, no. Just with jokes, they say it. But probably if I continue with the joke,
What about
could be.
What about when the husband or the wife, he or she didn't want to cook the dinner in some other the cases?
Oh yeah, that's come on. Okay.
It's a different, but I know.
But it's a bribe, anyways. That's a bribe.
Yes.
Good. That's a good example. Good. Excellent. People, what is a bias? What do you think that is a bias? In a couple of days, guys, we are going to be debating. That will be our no presentation. It will be our oral evaluation. it will be debate. Okay, so we're going to see fallacies and stuff like that later on. So people, let's go right now. And tell me, what is a bias? Any idea? What did you find? What a bias is?
Me, teacher.
Laura, go ahead, tell me.
By reading the definition, I can say that is similar to a prejudice, because is when someone has a personal judgment. It can be against to something, or also in a favor. So it's similar to have a prejudice.
Okay. That's what it is, guys. A bias is an idea that you have based on experiences, comments, or stuff like that. You have this idea, and it is not the truth. You have not proven it. Probably what you are saying is not true. But anyways, you still have the same thing, the same way of thinking, and that's what it is. Okay? Good. Excellent. Let's continue, guys, with another one. What is the meaning of deliverables? Deliverables.
It is something that is available to delivery.
Exactly. Good. Easy. To be drawn to. What does it mean? To be drawn to. To be drawn to, what is the meaning of that one? Any idea? Well, it means different things. So if you are being drawn to something, guys, it means, number one, that you are attracted to it. Okay? So that could be one. Or could be to get into conclusions of something. Okay? So like that. To be attracted, to go to a conclusion, and stuff like that. And the last one, guys, shareholders. What does shareholder means?
Shareholder is like actionist, but I don't know if there is another meaning regarding for this topic.
Well, it's a action is that doesn't exist. You say it, a person that shares stocks. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a person that is owner of the company a little bit. It owns a little part of the company. People, let's go to today's topic, guys. How can you speak for minutes about any topic that you are not an expert? Okay, people, This is something that can help you to speak for minutes. How can you do it? Well, in order, for example, any question, it doesn't matter what the question is. Tell me about your educational background. What is your opinion about pollution? What do you think that are the differences between this and this? Okay, so all these topics can be solved, can be explained with this type of a structure. Concept, example, stories. Okay, for example, let's say the question is this. What is procrastination? Do you know what procrastination means? Can you prepare a presentation for it? You only have 2 minutes to organize it. The presentation should last 4 minutes. This is a part of the TOEFL exercises too. For the speaking part, they will give you a topic that probably you don't know about it, and you will need to speak for a particular amount of minutes. What are the main characteristics of insects? Listen to an audio and then proceed to blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's what we are going to do in this second part of the exercises, guys. So people, concept, example, stories. What is procrastination? Well, I know that procrastination is when you don't do the things that you have to do. Okay, so that is procrastination. You don't do it on time. But I need to speak 3 minutes about it. What I do? Well, find a concept. What is procrastination? Procrastination is a bad habit that a lot of people have. Probably you and me, we are procrastinators. Okay, what is the meaning of this one? Well, procrastination is when you don't do the things you have to do because you are not disciplined, or something, because you don't like it, because you don't think that is so the activity is important. You think that, well, there are more important things to do, and you don't do it. And what happens? Because you are procrastinating, you never do the activity, you don't finish it, or you don't learn from it. That is procrastination. I have my concept. You see, I'm not giving you a Wikipedia definition. According to the Webster Merriam Dictionary, no. Okay, I can ask you about other topics. What is photosynthesis? Okay, very difficult if I don't know, but you can speak about it. But no, not photosynthesis today. So I have the concept already about procrastination. Examples to support your concept. People usually procrastinate for learning languages. And this is something that we can see around. This is something that we can see in the classroom. So people don't do their homework, or they ask the teacher, hey, mister, can I send the homework tonight? It's because this happened. And they don't do it. Not only in the classroom, but also in our jobs and even in our house. Everybody procrastinates. You see, concept, example, story. You can tell me a story about your procrastination. Let me tell you a really bad example of this bad habit. When I was in the university and I was doing my research project, with my friends, we said, no, it will be easy. We can do it. We have all the information already, so we can do it. We didn't do it. So I remember the 3 or the 4 last weeks of our specialization process. Then we have to deliver our research report, and it was really bad. You know, all days we went to bed around 2 a.m. Everybody, we were working together, sending information via email or chatting on WhatsApp, making groups, making phone calls, video calls, and you know, it was really stressful. Besides that, I had to work, and I have also to go to the university, and I had to do that project. It was really tiring. that presentation could last minutes. Then if you want to, you can give another example. Okay? Or you can give another definition and you give other examples about it and you give me another story and you speak for a lot of time. So people, imagine if I ask you right now, prepare a presentation about chocolate. It will be 2 minutes presentation. And people, believe it or not, that's what we are going to be doing now. Mini presentations that you only will have 3 minutes to prepare, 2 minutes to prepare. So, what are earthquakes? Well, earthquakes all when the no. Come on, that's Wikipedia. I'm not Wikipedia, probably you are not Wikipedia. So what is an earthquake? The earthquakes are movement of the soil. In El Salvador, this is a very common issue. There have been multiple earthquakes. The last one happened like a month ago, 2 months ago in the morning. So this is a country that is prone to this type of movements. I will tell you what happened to me and my family during the earthquake in 2001, which was the strongest earthquake that we have experienced in the last 20 years. You see? And that's an earthquake story. That's what we are going to do, people. Questions about our golden formula? No questions. People, practice right now. Pros and cons of a single life. Prepare a presentation right now. Pros and cons of a single life. You have 2 minutes to prepare it. Pros and cons of a single life. 2 minutes. Look for information, work on that one. We are going to do it now. Each presentation will be 3 minutes. One more minute. I hope that you have organized already your presentation, guys. Let's go right now. We are going to present, but in groups right now. We are going to prepare before passing to the front. So, guys, let's work in little groups. Each person will present their own ideas. The presentation will be 2 minutes presentation, so I'm making it easier. 2 minute presentation, guys. Tell me pros and cons of a single life. What do you think? Okay, remember 2 minutes. Let's go. Let's wait a little bit, guys, for the rest. Okay, people, let's see. Who
Hi.
wants to be a volunteer? Pros and cons of a single life. Someone. Byron, do you want to?
Actually, I was about to ask you about the topic that you were discussing because I just joined at 9 p.m. So I had no idea, but we
Okay, don't worry. You will have another chance. Okay? So because we are following a structure, let's say if the other guys, they follow the structure. Concept, example, story. That's the thing. Okay?
all right.
Okay, Mario, don't worry. That's okay. So, volunteer, who wants to be the volunteer?
Me, teacher.
Thank you, Laura. Good job. 2 minutes. Pros and cons of a single life. Try to follow the structure. Let's go.
Okay. Pros and cons of a single life. First of all, we need to talk about what does mean to be a single. That for me means that you don't have a romantic relationship with someone or you are not married to someone. And I have a couple examples or situation when people stay single. For example, when someone that just finished a long-term relationship, they don't want to have another relationship. So they do prefer stay single for a long time. Also, when people can't keep a relationship or they don't want to feel committed with someone, they avoid the commitment, so they also prefer stay single. And another situation that also came to my mind is when people take care a lot about to have a relationship with someone, so they do prefer to have a special person in their life. So they do prefer stay single just to wait for that special person. In my personal case, I will share a short story with you. I agree with the idea of being single until you find that special person, because in my case, I stay single for almost 5 years before to start another relationship with my actual boyfriend, and it feels good to have the companion again, but it feels good because I have the opportunity to feel the freedom and to feel the that opportunity to stay single after a long term relationship that I had before. So now I feel that I'm ready to enjoy the other person, I'm sorry, shared moments with me. I'm able to share with him quality time and to respect our relationship also. So, well, that is uh, which I want to share with you.
Amazing explanation. I loved it. You follow the structures. You speak actually 3 minutes and 5 seconds, which is really good. You exceeded the time, so it was good. I really like it. Good job. And that's what you have to do, guys. With this structure, probably this topic is easy, but there will be another topics that will be complicated. Later on, we are going to discuss these complicated topics. But Laura, I really like it. Okay, just
Thank you,
one
teacher.
little thing, be careful with vocabulary
Okay.
and especially words like, for example, my actual boyfriend, I think you said my
Mhm.
current relationship, my current boyfriend, or the person that I'm going out with now, or something like that. You can say those things. Besides that, it was good. Thank you so very much. Somebody else
Thank
who
you.
wants to try? Thank you, Laura. Somebody else who wants to try? Following the structure we use.
My
already.
teacher.
Thank you, Hector. Give me a second. Go ahead. Tell me. What about you?
Okay, guys, we have a big topic for today. So integrity. So we're going to start giving a basic example of what integrity is. So integrity is a character that reflects a person's degree. In fact, right, in general terms, integrity is just do right things, even though nobody is seeing us, right? So we can put some couple examples about integrity. For example, the professional integrity. So if we talk about this one, we can find as an example maybe one doctor, right? When the doctor is giving some diagnostic, right? So the doctor cannot just put right that the customer need to buy something just to get money, right, in order to take advantage of his or her profession. Maybe this could be as an example. We have another example of integrity that is the political integrity. That is something that really like me because we are living that one right now in our country. So uh, in general terms, we don't have integrity, right, about the politicians that we have in this country. As a history, we can or I can share with you based on the general jobs that maybe we have in the call centers, right? So a lot of people maybe start the schedule and they have a specific assignment, right? That was scheduled, right, by the supervisor or by the team leader. But at the end, the people just wasting time maybe in another auxiliary, and that is not good, right? Because at the end, they are not doing right things, like is the meaning of integrity. So that's are my words for today.
Hector, good job. No problems with grammar. It was good. Fluency was good as well. I like it. It was good. Still, you follow the structure as well. So, really good job. I really liked it. Well done. But this is for everybody, guys. So, at this moment, can be that we can do it without the structure. Sometimes, yeah, because we have the knowledge about it. Other times we might have problems, so try to stick at it. You did a great job sticking to this type of a structure that I show you. You can use. So good job, Hector. I really liked it. Let's see. Who else, guys? Another person. Who wants to be the next one? Think we still have time for two more. Volunteer. Let me see. Jaime, are you there?
Yes. So
Let's go, mister. Tell me about this. What are the pros and cons of a single life?
yeah, the single life. Yes, that refer to individual status um, of not being in a romantic relationship or being on attachment or married. Um, Usually in our country, um, when you finish when the younger finish the study and start the jobs, and the work life, stay with the family, with the mother and father and brother, right? But in other country, uh, is usually that separate and start with the independence. Or sometimes they rent apartment and start your life. I remember I know about that case that that I know. One family has two child, and the daughter when she completed the study and started to work, she wants to separate and rent apartment, and the family accept that decision, her decision. But after that, when she wants return to the house, the father say, "Okay, you can come back, but now you must be pay a rent." And when she married, they give us a present, all money that she paid.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. It was really good. I like it. So, in talking about ideas, your ideas are really good. You follow the structure, so that's really good. I liked in that aspect. We need to continue working with fluency. That's something that you should do. Continue working on fluency, practice that one. That's going to help you a lot. Okay. Another thing that we have to be careful with is this, guys. I'll show you to everyone now. I think we can do a section like this. Differences between words. Another versus other. Words that they look similar, but at the end they are not. And another is one of those. For example, guys, another. Exactly. Another is for singular things. Another country. Another what? Another idea.
Another example, idea.
Another example, and so on. Okay. What about other? Other countries. Other countries. Other ideas. Other examples. What about others? This is for others.
It substitutes the subject.
Exactly. If you leave it on others with S, you will find it at the end of the sentence. Other, you will find it with plurals. Another, you will find it with singulars. That's about it. So, and be careful with that one. You said others country, another country, or other countries. So be careful with it. Besides that, good job. Thank you so much. The last one, guys, who wants to be the last of tonight? Tomorrow, we are going to practice a lot with this type of a structure. I'll give you different topics. So let's see, guys, who wants to practice with this one? Who wants to be the next one? That's the question.
Even I would like to participate, even if I don't know the structure. Could you give me a topic? So I would like to give a try. This is
the same topic. Pros and cons of a single life. So don't worry. The structure is like this. It goes like this. concept, example, a story. Let's see if I have it here. Don't think that I have it. Yeah. So on a concept, you give me your definition. What is the topic that you're talking about? What do you mean with this? Examples that support your concept. For example, if you tell me that chocolate is the best food in the world, that's your concept. So why do you say this one? Oh, because you can eat it with cereal, you can eat it with milk, you can
It's the most
eat it.
sellable product in
Okay, yeah,
supermarket. Mhm,
okay.
mhm.
And story. Well, when I was a little kid, I remember that my mother would always give me chocolate before going to bed. I think that's the reason why I love chocolates and blah, 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 blah. And you start the story. You can tell me multiple stories. You can give me multiple examples. You can give me multiple concepts. So let's see.
I got it.
What do you think, Byron? What are
Yeah,
the
I
pros
got
and
it.
cons of a single life?
Well, to describe how single life looks like, I will say that most of the people think that when you are single, you are alone, but it doesn't mean in that way. The reason why is because even if you are not, let's say, on a relationship with someone else, or if you are not married, that doesn't mean that you are alone, because even if you are single, you can make many friends easily, or you can enjoy with others, even if you are not married. So single, it is not just about the numbers for me. It is about what we do, even if we are single. An example would be the following. Obayen, even if I'm single, I consider that I'm able enough to make friends easily. So also, being single doesn't mean for me that I'll be alone all the time, because I also learned how to enjoy of my self company. For example, by traveling to another country, by making plans for myself on vacations. I do enjoy being with myself and also with others, uh, and participating in different activities. For example, the reason why I consider that I'm able to enjoy my self company, because I do remember that when I was 11,
Okay,
when I was
good
11,
job. So we spoke for the 2 minutes, a little bit more. Good job. I like it. All the information was good. So you didn't have problems with grammar, big problems with grammar. So the information was really good. So I really like it. That's how we have to do it. You did a great job. It was really good. You didn't have problems. Using this structure. So I'm glad you got it. Tomorrow we are going to practice with more of this structure. And this is for everybody, guys. Tomorrow we are going to continue with it. So let's go now with give me 1 second. Want to show you something, but I don't know. Give me 1 second. No, I won't play it. Imagine that we have a problem with this one. So anyways, guys, let's see. What do you usually do in your spare time? What are the activities that you like to do in your spare time? Let me ask, I don't know if Ceci can help me. Cecilia, are you there? What about Lázaro? What do you usually do in your spare time?
In my case, teacher, in my spare time, I try to go out. For example, go to the park. I don't know, go to the shopping if it's possible, or go to the sea. I don't know the other activity. For example, I don't know the event. And sometimes I like watch a movie, but I try to go out with my family, sometimes meeting with my friends, but I try to sometimes relax and feel the natural, I don't know how do you say the naturaleza with nature. Okay, thank you. And I try to play with my kid and go out and he like to go with your skate, patineta, I don't know how do you say
your skateboard.
Your skateboard, but it's skateboard with timon. Is how the bar with handle to put your hands. And yes, I like these activities for my spare time.
Okay, good, excellent.
Thank you,
Let's
teacher.
see. Thank you for sharing that information with us. Rolando Giovanni, what about you? What activities do you like to do in your spare time?
In my case, I like to play soccer. Um, and, and or a little the play basketball
Okay,
and riding the bicycle.
great, excellent. Okay, biking, playing soccer and basketball. Good. Let's see. What about Roberto? Roberto Torres. How about you? What activities do you like to do in your spare time? No, Roberto. Let's see, Jesus. How about you? Let me see. Mario, Mario Alexander. What activities do you like to do in your spare time?
Well, it depends for the day because Monday to Friday usually I I watch a couple of videos on internet or reels on Instagram. And sometimes I play Fortnite or a different video games. But on weekends, it's different because usually I like to participate on the church activities, like for example, social, or you need to go into the business of another person, or for example, on the church we have a field that we can play soccer, basketball, or volleyball. I would like to I would like to go out and I would like to go there. And well, it's and sometimes I would like to get out, only to walk. Well, in that case, you can see all the new that on the history on the history center. You can see a couple of build new buildings like the new library, or you can see the, for example, the park is so beautiful. Usually, I would like to walk. I walk. I'm walking on weekend, on there at night.
Okay, great. Excellent. Well, just a little parenthesis. Don't say I would like to. That is a
Yes.
desire. I like
Yes.
to. That's
I
something
like
that you
to.
like. Good. Laura, you
Good.
said that scooters. Do you like riding on scooters?
No, teacher, I thought that Lázaro mentioned something about a skateboard with a rudder, and he was trying to say the name of the.
Yes, yes, it is. Thank you.
Okay, I got you now. What you mean? Okay. Good. Let's see. Laura, tell us, what about you? What do you like to do on your spare time?
Well, one of my favorite activities is going to the gym. Is my favorite activities actually, and I also go to the gym on Saturday. Is a good way to distract my mind and try to do something different because I work from home. So I try to have an activity that maybe disconnect my brain of a lot of things of the work. And also, since I wake up at 4 a.m. from Monday to Friday, on weekends, I really enjoyed to have a good sleep. And as I have mentioned before, I enjoyed to watch Netflix. And I have another hobby that is that I love to read. So that is a couple activities that I enjoyed in my weekends.
Good. Excellent. Okay, people. Great. I like it. I like how you mentioned these activities that you like to do. Guys, let's go and let's find a way that we can talk about activities that we like in a more, not advanced, but in a more American style. So let me show you now. People, we can use gerunds to talk about recreational activities we like. For example, something that I really like is go traveling with my wife. So we have plans that next year we will be traveling to different countries. This year we have traveled already, but that's something that we are really passionate about, traveling. We like going traveling. Another thing that we like, and you see it, right? You say it, sorry. Go plus the recreational activity, the verb in ing. You probably something that you like is go hiking, go playing soccer. Okay. We like go playing basketball. That's something that you can say. We go fishing with our mates from the office. There's a new recreational program so that the employees can go biking. He goes running every day after work. You can say, I go to run. Or you can say, I run every day after work. But a more advanced way will be go plus the ing. Well, recreational activities usually that you can do outdoors. If you read books, if you watch movies in your house, you watch Netflix, you don't use this one. But if you go to the cinema with your friends, you like to go watching movies, or you like going watching. Look what happens here. We have two gerunds. We love going. We love going watching movies. So that's something you can say. Okay. Those are some expressions that you can use with gerunds. Other expressions used with gerunds: have fun. Hey, have fun traveling. Have fun doing this. Have fun trying to. Have fun going here. Have fun eating there. Okay? Have a good time playing it. I had a good time playing it. We had a good time trying to do. Okay? We have trouble. Okay? We had trouble finding the way. We had difficulty. We have difficulty understanding. I waste my time. I waste my money buying this. I wasted all my money buying this new thing. I spent all my money going here, eating there, cooking there. We have the examples. The employees have fun learning. The new hire is having trouble understanding. Companies spend years building. The verbs go, have, waste, and spend change based on the subject and the desired tense. You need to be careful with that one. For example, she has problems understanding. I will have problems. Well, I will have trouble figuring this one out, for example, and so on. Okay? Remember that the ing will be used, not the ing will be used no matter what tense you are using. Okay? Questions about this little chart over here? Do me a favor. You have 6 words here. Okay? So complete the sentences with the correct form of the verb. In the box, you select the verbs that we have in here, complete it. Okay? Let's go, guys. Let me make it smaller. There we have. Let's go. Let's finish this one. What do you think that's the answer?
Working done go working during summer work vacations.
I think surfing.
Number one.
Yes, I think it's surfing.
Let's read all of them
Surfing,
and see if a verb fits better in one option or on the other option. Later we will do it. Think about it. Read all the examples. Think about all the possible options.
The first one, I think is a science teacher.
Let's see. Number one.
Yes. Just
Let's
number
go.
one.
Tell me. Read the sentence.
Mark and Dan go sightsee during the summer vacation.
What is missing to the sightsee?
Is tourism.
Not to.
Tourist.
What, sorry?
ING.
ING. So it will be
Sightseeing, yes.
sightseeing.
Yes.
So
Sightseeing,
go,
yes.
come again.
Sorry.
Tell me the example, please. Mark and Dan go
Mark and Dan
sightseeing.
go sightseeing during summer vacation.
Number two, guys, who can tell me number two? Easy. That's really easy. Number two.
Some of my
coworkers.
coworkers.
Working.
Some of my coworkers
Have difficulty working under pressure.
have difficulties working under pressure. Number three. What would it be?
We had a good time surfing.
We had a good time surfing.
We have a good time surfing.
What about, guys, if we on number one, we say Mark and Dan go surfing during the summer vacations. We had a good time sightseeing. Could be. I think that's more accurate based on the context. Could be. Number four, people, let's go.
The new employee had trouble understanding the safety regulations.
The safety regulations. Regulations, guys. Okay. Number five. What would be number five? We have two options. Advertising, please.
Advertising.
So how will be the right answer?
Company wastes money advertising the wrong products.
Okay. Good. And the last one, number six, play.
The bus
So what will be the right answer?
The bus goes playing golf after meeting.
Use this structure. Thank you so much. Use this structure, guys. It makes you sound more advanced when you use it. Okay? So this type of expressions with ing are super when you try to use them. Remember, after go, you use this one all the time. So that's why Salvadorians, we always say, I want to go to buy. I went to eat. And there we have problems. And there we can even hear people saying, I went to go. So we got to be careful with that one. Okay? So I went to buy. I went buying. It's not recreational, but you can use it. I went to visit. I went visiting. I will go to get. I will go getting. I am going to eat out. I am going eating out, and so on. Okay, So those are things that we can say. People, question for you, question for everyone. Let's see. Give me just a second, guys. People, what is the meaning of nothingness? Can you tell me that one? An example of nothingness. Or what is the meaning of the afterlife? What does it mean? Somebody tell me.
After that is the great question that the human acts finds that at the beginning, because we don't know what happened after that. Almost say that is nothing. The life ends when you're dying, and this is the life cycle. But for religion, believe that there is another step. For example, you can progress spiritually, or you will have eternal body, and you will not after that you will not God, or the
Okay.
entity that we can say God.
Do you believe in the afterlife?
Of course.
Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, let's see, people, another one. Aha. How do you say, well, what is the meaning of nothingness? Any idea? What's on the video? Did you hear that one? Did you find it? Let's see. What other words did you find in the on the video? Can somebody tell me?
For example, reincarnation.
Well,
And
reincarnation, that's similar to the word in Spanish, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Fetus.
I'm sorry, Betty?
Fetus. Fetus. I don't know.
Okay.
teacher. Yes.
Probably we didn't know how to say that one. Now we know it. A fetus.
Fetus. Okay.
Good. Fetus. Another word that you found on the video.
I don't remember how it says, but peasant.
And what is the meaning of that one?
Campesina.
Peasant. Peasant.
Okay.
Good. No. I'm sorry. Let's see. A peasant. A peasant. 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 I have a mental lapsus right now. No, it's peasant. 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 Good. Excellent. Another word, guys. Peasant. Well, nothingness means la nada. Okay? The nothingness. Okay? Any other word, people? Did you watch the video? Did you like the video? What can you tell me about the video? Who can tell me his or her opinion? What do you think about it? It was very philosophical, very crazy, I could say. So, somebody who wants to give me his or her opinion about it. This week, you will be sending me the vocabulary, guys. So you should have it. We have watched 3 videos by this day. So, let's see. Who can tell me? something that you found. On the video. Anyways, I have another one prepared for you. Let's see. Today we will be cooking. Okay. We will be cooking today, guys. We're going to cook a sandwich. So you watch it and you tell me the recipe. Watch the video, guys, please. So we know what the topic is. We get vocabulary. That's really important for that's the video for Wednesday. Okay. Okay, people, we finished today's class. Please watch the videos. If you haven't, try to watch them. Okay, try to get the vocabulary and go ahead and watch it. That's going to help us. The more vocabulary that you get, the better your fluency will be. That's it. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. Bye from now, people. Good night, everyone.
Likewise.
You
Thank
bet.
you.
Night, everyone.
Have a good night,
Bye.
everyone.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
Take care.
Bye. Bye, guys. Take care, everyone.